and Lisa's knitting.
Hello, everybody. Why not?
Chicken needs booties, Lise. It's getting cold.
The chicken is part, a baby's part.
Oh, it's so cold out. Ah.
It's really cold. You've got a really cute Icelandic sweater on there.
Yeah, well, it's a chilly willy day. It's been a chilly willy week, and I have to say, I don't like it when Thanksgiving comes and it's warm out.
I know. I like it when it's cold too.
Yeah.
Cold
Like,
here.
I'm ready for fires and cozy and eating turkey.
Yum, I'm ready to eat.
Yeah.
I'm ready
to hunker down and be chilly and wear winter clothes. I love it. I love my winter clothes. I wouldn't give it up.
I know. I love mine too. I just cut all my mittens out and hats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I started cooking for Thanksgiving today because, of course, I did.
Of course you did. I think a lot of people, a lot of my cousins have already started. We're on a chain, you know, and they're always telling me what they're making. I think most people have started. If you're having it at your house, you've started. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the way to get through it, is to not try and rush everything, is to map it all out. So I have it all mapped out, what I do on which day, when to start what thing. And when you do it like that, it's not hard to cook for a lot of people. It just isn't, if you map it out.
Right.
And then it takes all the stress out and you can just enjoy the ride of creating stuff.
I know. That's always the goal, to do it that way. It doesn't always turn out that way, but that's the way with Christmas too. I think if you just pace yourself with the food, and then you can actually really put a lot of time and effort into your gifts and your cards and your wrapping and have fun with it, you know.
Yeah.
If you're rushed, it just sucks.
Then it sucks. It does suck. I know. So today I made a short crust, an orange short crust for my walnut pie.
Yum.
And I made coffee syrup for my sweet potatoes. The coffee bourbon syrup. I've made that with you guys before.
I had never experienced that until you made that on Corona Kitchen, and it is on our YouTube channel, by the way. If you go to videos on the Corona Kitchen channel, how many do we have now?
350 some.
Okay, we got a lot. Hi, Rocky Mountain Mike. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing?
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to beef up a simple sweet potato, you bake the sweet potato and bring out that sauce, and you are a hit home run.
Oh my God,
guaranteed. So easy.
Good.
So I did that today, and I made a cranberry simple syrup that I'm going to use with. Now you could use that for mocktails or cocktails.
Yum.
And my husband has started using it already.
Oh, yes, he has. What did you put it with, David? What did you put the cranberry simple syrup with?
He did
Kentucky straight bourbon.
Kentucky straight bourbon and a little bit of cranberry simple syrup. But I also have,
and there you go.
This is what it looks like.
Gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty? I told him I also have that jalapeno simple syrup I thought would be really good mixed together.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't have that, you should start your apple bourbon. Remember when we made this?
Yeah.
This apple bourbon with the cranberry simple syrup. Fabulous cocktail. Top it with a little soda.
Yum.
You
can also go classic. You can also go classic vodka cranberry, right?
Easy. Or a mojito, cranberry mojito. Lots of stuff.
But imagine how much better yours is than like a really bad cranberry juice, you know?
Cheers, David.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes. Yeah. So, and listen, if you're going to somebody's house, silly, easy thing to bring as a house gift. So this is what I did. 1 part sugar. So I did 1 cup, 1.5 cups of water, a bag of cranberries, bring the whole thing up to a boil, then let it simmer for about 15 minutes. and then strain it out into a jar so that none of the seeds or solids are in it. End of story. You're done.
And it's so great.
You can add a cinnamon stick. You can add, you could add a jalapeno right to that. You could do, or you could just leave it the way it is and add it to soda. Super good thing to bring.
So good for both cocktails and mocktails. So good. Great.
But tonight we're gonna do the old simple cranberry sauce because Erica Milner, one of our Corona Kitchen peeps, who's a wonderful photographer and an excellent chef herself, she asked that question: canned or fresh? So we thought we'd answer.
We all said
fresh.
Yeah,
Lisa made chutney. If you're in the mood to make like a really super intense, awesome chutney, you can look that one up. But this is a super easy. Anybody can make this cranberry sauce.
There is no life. Let's just say this. Am I right? Life is too short for the can. Okay.
No,
please, God, no.
no. It's so easy. It's silly. Okay, so this is my. I use bourbon in mine. Now, if you're sensitive to alcohol, you don't have to use bourbon. You can use a combination of orange juice and apple juice. You could use plain water.
But it burns
works.
off the alcohol, so it isn't alcoholic. It's just the flavor.
Yeah, and here's the cool thing about this this cranberry sauce. After the holiday, I love it. Like a tablespoon of it in my yogurt. Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah,
so, and it's weird because this has a shallot in it and black pepper, but it's delicious in yogurt.
There's something about cranberries. I mean, I just love the flavor of tartness with sweet, and you can control the tartness because you control the sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Great.
And it's, oh my goodness, it's just so, like, there is just no comparison. Don't get a can. Okay, so I have a little shallot here. Okay. I'm going to chop it up very fine. And it's
I have to say, Debrianna, I'm the shallot person too with the cranberry because onion is too strong.
It's too strong.
It's too overpowering.
Yeah, and it's funny because even though there's this savory aspect to this, you really don't taste it all that much, but it just adds a layer into the flavor of the cranberry sauce that if it's not in there, I don't know, I notice it.
Yeah, it's a great level that it adds, for sure.
So where are you going for Thanksgiving?
So I am going to the Bicknell family Thanksgiving. I'm excited. I have never been to Thanksgiving before. And I'm making my side dish of, they do the whole turkey situation. It's going to be delicious, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm doing my crispy Brussels sprouts with bourbon balsamic glazed bacon. And I'm adding some
bacon.
I'm going to add walnuts and maybe a little bit of dried apricots to mine this time. But I was going to ask you, when you make your crazy, what do you make with the bacon? You make that crazy snack. What is it again?
I make what?
You make that snack.
The candy bacon?
The candy bacon nuts, like, right? What?
Oh, I made those a couple years ago on the show, I think.
Oh, it's been so long. But what was it? What is it again?
No, we did candy bacon and popcorn and nuts, and it was so good.
Oh my God, that was good. Anyway,
okay, so it's a giant bottle of bourbon.
You think that bottle's big enough?
I'm gonna do a cup of bourbon in this in my saucepan with that finely chopped shallot.
Okay. Yum.
And make sure you add the bourbon when the flame is off.
Oh yeah, there's that.
A little experience goes a long way.
Don't blow yourself up, people.
Yeah, don't do that. And then I'm going to add a quarter of a cup of apple juice. Well, it's apple cider. And it's in the fridge. Would you mind getting it for me?
Apple cider, not apple cider vinegar.
No, not apple cider vinegar. It's This is like cold pressed apple cider.
That's the best.
Yeah. Oh my God, I live for this every year. This goes in my turkey brine. It goes in. I just use it for everything.
If you live in New Mexico, it's called Big B's, right? And it's just fantastic.
Yeah,
Pressed apple juice.
It tastes like you're eating apples. It's so good.
So yummy. Kelly said you can also mix it with vegetables for sandwiches. Oh yeah, the cranberry sauce for the sandwiches. Like I can't have a turkey sandwich without it.
Oh no, it's delicious. This is the best. So I'm gonna also zest an orange in here. And then I'm going to show you how to supreme an orange because I want to use orange slices in it.
Ooh, okay.
Now, this is the fun part about cranberry sauce. You can add anything you want. Walnuts, pecans. I'm going to add pecans to mine.
Yum.
So I want to let this come to a boil and then let it reduce. It'll probably take about maybe 5 or 10 minutes to reduce down.
Okay.
And that's going to be the liquid for the cranberry sauce. That's all of it. So this is, you want to come over with the camera?
Yeah.
And I will show you what I'm going to do. So when you supreme an orange, you go down the edge of the orange and you follow you take the peel off following the whole edge of the orange.
Okay.
And you're revealing the orange. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Everyone will think you're so fancy when I show you the fun part. So you're just cutting I want to get segments of the orange without the peel. So
that looks really pro, Debrianna.
All right, so you can see where the membrane is of the orange right there.
Yeah.
So you're going to go along the membrane to the inside and pull it out. And that's
God. Okay, I never knew any of this. I'm learning stuff.
And so I'm going to take the orange without the membrane, and you're just going to end up with this really funny looking thing at the end that you don't
And then
need.
you're going to put that in the sauce.
Correct. But then you're not having, any of that of the membrane in the
right, which would be really weird and get in your teeth.
Yeah, exactly. So you're just pulling out the peel off. It's really super easy. See that?
What is this called? Is it a special thing?
It's called. These are called Supremes. I have no idea why.
Okay.
Is Diana Ross part of it?
Diana. I think of Diana. Oh my God, I'm watching The Crown. I can't say Diana without thinking of her.
Thank you for the extreme close-up. I would not have been able to do that if I hadn't seen it so closely.
And so now when I dice these up, I'm going to add that in at the end.
Okay.
And it doesn't have any of that membrane in it. It would be really just tender and easy to eat.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm paid very well by the production company for those close-ups.
We're paid in cocktails, David.
Yeah.
That's all we can pay you in.
Well, he gets dinner.
I do get dinner.
He does get dinner.
You do get dinner.
Oh. All right, so this is boiling away and it's going to reduce. And what am I adding? I'm going to add this at the end, and I also have some chopped pecans I'm going to add. These are already roasted.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And those are going to go in. And I'm also going to add to mine, and you don't have to do this, but I like it, about a teaspoonful of fresh ginger. And, of course, I have the handy-dandy plate that has the little nubs on it.
Grater. That's the best thing.
And you do not have to peel your ginger. It's fine to eat it. So I have about, I don't know, a good teaspoon and a half of ginger on there.
That's gonna go so well with the cranberry.
Yeah, and it's so good in yogurt. I love it. And I'm gonna add a cup of sugar. So I'll get that. So my sugar has that vanilla bean in it.
That's right.
So that's add a little bit too. I mean, if you had a stray vanilla bean around, you could add it.
I've had.
And I think there, my vanilla bean went flying out.
Okay, guess what happened to me the other night? I had vanilla bean in my sugar jar for about, I don't know, 3 months or so. And some of it got out and I didn't know. And then I bit into a cookie and it had like a giant vanilla. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you have to watch the beans when you're pouring, especially into a batter.
It was funny.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I just spit it out,
Yeah, but it's better if you got it and nobody else did.
True.
So now I'm going to do about a good teaspoonful of cracked pepper, black pepper. And I like freshly cracked myself.
Yes, please.
And I will be adding that at the end too. And once this is cooked, that's it. Just jar it up and put it in the fridge. It's done.
I mean, look how easy this is. So easy.
Yeah. We'll have it done in a few minutes. That's just about done now. This is about reduced by half. The bourbon. So this is the thing. When you're using bourbon in here, you're cooking off the alcohol at this point. So if you're worried about it, don't use it. But you are cooking off the alcohol. Alrighty, where did I put my cranberries? My bag, okay, there. Okay, so I have a 12-ounce bag of organic cranberries.
Okay.
I'm going to add those in here. And I'm going to add my cup of sugar. And, essentially you're done. You just have to cook this now until the cranberries burst. And that's going to take maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes at the most.
That's so beautiful. Love the color.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And it thickens up all on its own. I mean, cranberries have a lot of pectin in it, which is why they thicken up.
Right.
And why, when you do the simple syrup, you want to do a cup and a half of water to a cup of sugar, so that it might tighten up a little in the refrigerator, but you can loosen it back up.
So you just put in the oranges and the black pepper.
No, I didn't put in the black pepper. I'm going to stir in the black pepper and the nuts at the end.
Do you put in salt?
No. You could. I mean, I have vanilla salt, but I would do that. But no, I don't put any salt in.
Okay.
I don't. And I'm going to add my ginger right now. And let this all cook together. And that's pretty much it, people. You just let it boil there for maybe 10 minutes. Once it comes to a boil, I let it simmer. I don't, put it on high or anything. And when the cranberries start bursting, that's pretty much done.
So you've made this sauce forever and it's always works. It's always good.
Always. Always worked. Yeah. And that's it. So if you want to bring the cranberry sauce, do it.
So worth it to do this at the very least. I mean, if you want to get crazy, my chutney is on the YouTube channel. It takes a while. The prep takes a while, but it's totally worth it. Also, if you want that more chunky, and it has the levels of savory in it.
Yeah.
But what I think is fascinating is I didn't know for years that don't ever make cranberries with water. Like, use something like you're using bourbon to boil down the cranberries. There's
apple cider. You can use orange juice.
It makes such a difference. Don't use water. Like in my chutney, I use vinegar. I literally boil it down with vinegar. But yeah, so even if you did the smallest change, try not using water because it really makes a difference.
Yeah, I just use water because for the simple syrup, because all you want is a syrup.
That's different.
That's totally different. Yeah.
With the cranberry sauce, like try just
water. You want a little holiday. Like you could put I could put a cinnamon stick in there and let it, cook and then pull it out because you don't want to eat that. But if you put a cinnamon stick in, look, see, they're already starting to, you can hear them popping.
It's going to thicken up and then you're going to refrigerate it until Thursday or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. It looks like it's loose in here, but it tightens up as it sits. So yeah. So this is starting, these are popping a little bit, but I'm going to want to cook them down for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. That's it. Just put it on simmer.
Yeah.
That's it. Stir in the nuts and the black pepper and finito, all done dito.
That's so easy. That's a great one. I want to try to make that one too.
Yeah, it's easy. So, I actually make it all through the holidays because I love it. It's so good for you. It's loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants. So good for you to have it. And you're just, did I say yogurt?
Makes the turkey taste so good.
On your ice cream.
You got to try it. Well, I just wanted to say, since it is Thanksgiving week, how thankful I am for you, Debrianna. And also, we are so thankful for this amazing community. We continue to thrive.
Crazy.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, really. It's wonderful. And don't forget, if you have not joined our RG account, that's it right there. And any of these organizations right now are working to make sure we get the vote out. We get the vote out in, where are we going? Georgia. And here's another group you can join, the Democrats. They have phone banking, they have text banking. Just do it.
Support Georgia, and also I thank everybody for all the things you did do for this time around. And the work never ends. So,
Nope, it took us a long time to get here. It's going to take a little while, a couple of elections at least, to get us out.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for you and for all of our Corona Kitchen folks who are out there, and I know who've been working and who watch us and hang out. And we're grateful for all of you.
We're grateful for you. Our cookbook is coming. I know we've been talking about this for years. It is coming, this spring. You know what I just did for fun, Debrianna? I read it the other night.
What?
Our cookbook. I couldn't read it. I couldn't sleep, and I'm like, God,
oh my God.
It's been a couple years. Is it still good? Like, I just was like worried, and I read it from beginning to end, and you know what? It's really a beautiful thing, and I can't believe we did that.
Me either, and we did do it.
I know.
It's awesome.
So thanks everybody for keeping the faith. It's coming soon, and you won't be disappointed. It's really a great piece.
We're excited.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, have a great Thanksgiving. We are so happy you're here and still supporting us. That is kosher.
Love your friends, love your family, love your fellow humans. Please.
Love your crew.
Love your crew. Love your animals. Tell your
animals. Friends. Oh, she's done. Oh, look, the cranberry sauce is done. See, look at that. Less than a half an hour. We talked.
And if Ronan's watching, hi, Ronan.
Hi, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a great one.